Hello. In this session, I'm going to show you how to do the 2D drawings, create 2D drawings of this assembly, this transition. So first, let's create an IDW file. So from English template, ansi-int.idw, create. So we're going to first set up the page, edit page, change the size to B. And we can, for the first page, we're going to keep the landscape, because we're going to add the isometric view and the exploded isometric view. So I'm going to save this file. No, not yet. And first add the view, then I can carry on the name of the assembly. So I'm going to click base. So I'm going to add an isometric view first. I'm going to put the isometric view, Z, view, isometric view. Make sure your cursor is inside the box, and you can drag your view, put it on top of your title block, and then click OK to create a view. And then you can save the file. Click Save, and you can carry the file name transition from the IAM file. Save. This is my transition 2D drawing. So next, I'm gonna create an exploded view. So from this assembly, click New, drag your cursor, drag the this bar, and find the standard inch IPN create. And then I'm gonna select the transition, the assembly, click Open, change the view visual style to shaded with edges, and then I'm gonna save this IPN file first. Use the same name, save, and then afterwards I'm gonna tweak the components. So for first, I'm gonna select the top, click Control, hold Control key, and click the top flange, and then you select tweak components, and then you're gonna drag them to the top. All right, so this is the top plate and top flange. Then you can select the bottom flange, hold Control key, select all of them. So you can hold Shift key and rotate. Hold your middle mouse view to rotate, and then go back to your isometric view. I'm gonna make this going down. Right. Next, I'm gonna explode one of the conical part. So, but before that, I like to explode the stiffeners. So I just want to explode one of them. So click here, and then I wanna click this. I'm gonna explode this one, right? So for the top and bottom flange, if you like, you can make one of them going up or going down to make it more obvious to see. They are not one single piece, but different parts welded together. All right, so you can do this way. And if you are satisfied with your explosion little tweak, you can click OK. And then you're going to create new snapshot view, which will be used here, which will be used in your 2D drawings. All right, so click Save. Let's go back to close this. I'm going to go back to our IDW drawing. And I'm going to insert base view from the IPN file in this case. So I need, my IPN is not open. So I'm going to open my IPN file from here. Click open. And if you are satisfied with this, you can just move it to the left. I can make it a little bit larger because this is small. Let's say 1/20. That is okay. Let's fine. I think that's a reasonable size, a little bit big. Let's change this to 1 to 25. All right, so make it a little bit smaller. And in this case, I can drag my view to the left. Next, I'm gonna add the parts list. So I'm gonna go to annotate, click parts list, and then you can select either this view or this view. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be the same thing. So this time I'm gonna click this view, click OK. So it says the bomb view is disabled. So you're gonna click OK to enable it. So click on the top right corner to paste your view. So according to the instruction, we need item number, quantity, part number, but we also need the material and the mass. So we're gonna double click on the parts list and then click on the column chooser, and then you're gonna remove the description, and you're gonna not add but remove. Okay, you're gonna add the material, add, and add mass. Right, then click OK. So for the material, because we're not sure what type of material, we use carbon steel. So we're gonna continue use the carbon steel here, and we could just click OK. So we can adjust the width of the column to make them into one single row. Can adjust them to make it look neater, and okay, change the width of the columns. All right, so this is your part list. Then you add balloons. So you're gonna add balloon for different component. This is item number 1. This is item number 2. Item number 3. So this one, I'm gonna use this one because I make this out. And the number 4, I can use this one. All right. Next, save your file, and you're gonna edit your templates, title blocks, summary. So put your name here, and this is the title going to be M22 assignment 3 transition. All right. So I'm gonna click OK. So your title block will be updated. All right. So then we're gonna add this second page, second sheet. Right-click on transition and click New Sheet. So we're going to add a second sheet. For the second sheet, according to the instruction, we need to set up the layout to portrait. So I'm going to right-click, Edit Sheet. We're going to change this to portrait. You can keep the same location for the title block. In most of the cases, the title block will be in the lower right corner if you work in the industry, right? Click OK. So this is your vertical view, portrait view. Okay, save. And you're going to insert top view and front view. Go back to place views and select view. So this is, well, first we need to have a top view. All right, so you can just drag this here to here. And for the front view, we're going to add the full section view. So I'm going to click OK for now. And I want to create a section view. Click section, click on the view, and just pick the point. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna section from this line to here. Click, right click, continue. All right, so this is the section view of the transition. All right. And next, we're gonna add dimensions and all the annotations, welding nodes, surface finish nodes, welding symbols, etc. All right. So first, we're gonna follow exactly the location of the dimensions that is given in the assignment. First, let's give an overall dimension for the diameter. Go to annotate. So first one. Um, we have from here to here. pick the point here. So it's 72 inches, all right? And then you have the thickness of this portion for the top. Okay, this is 1.75 inch. And we have this dimension. This is 2 inches. We're going to change the precision because from the drawing given, so we are not supposed to use decimal places, decimal numbers. We're going to use fractions. So I'm going to go to Tools, Manage, Styles Editor, and you're going to change the default change this to default fraction default to fraction. Don't use. We're gonna use fractional horizontal. Let's see horizontal vertical fraction diagonal. I think we're gonna use fraction horizontal. All right, and the precision, the smallest unit, the precision is gonna be 1/16th of an inch from the drawing. All right, so I'm gonna select here, and let's click OK, save and close. All right, so you have the dimensions change into fractional numbers. All right, so next we're gonna continue with the drawing. Okay, here we have another dimension from here to here, gonna be 10 inches. I didn't click this. Here to here is 10 inches, right? And then we have 2 inches here. And we have thickness for this portion, 1 inch. And we have another dimension, which is here. So from here to here, from here to here is 2 3/4 of an inch. And we have another value, which is this value. All right, so this value from here to here is 96 inch, 96 inches. It's a little bit smaller than that. I think something wrong with our drawing. Oh, I picked the wrong point. So it can be from here to here, right? Make sure you pick the correct point. This is 94, 96, right? Okay, so I'm gonna move the label here until a little bit down. So next dimension more. I have another dimension which is from here to here. So it's 102. Actually, these two dimensions are all diameters. You can double click, go to text, click in the front, and add an diameter symbol. Same thing here. Double click, click here. Make sure you don't select that, and just add 5 in front. Same thing already for the 72. It's also a diameter. Click OK. Next, let's see, we have dimension for the holes. Yeah, we're missing an angle here. So we have an angular dimension from this line to the vertical, gonna be 20 degrees. All right, so we're gonna add 20 degrees. Escape, you can move this outside, okay, like this. I'm gonna make this shorter or longer, all right? Okay, so this is one. For the front view, let's check. Yeah, we have an overall height dimension from the top flange to the bottom flange, which is 54 inches, right? And yeah, for the top, for the front view, we have routing symbols, we have the surface finish symbols. We're going to focus on the dimensions for the time being. So I'm going to add the dimensions for the top view. But before that, I'm going to add the center marks. Annotate center mark for the large circle. Okay. Center marks, and then I'm gonna add the center mark for all the holes. Actually, you can use this to select all the centers of the holes. But okay, so let's click here. Click here. So I'm gonna use the circular pattern features, and I'm gonna select this center and add the holes. All right. So these are the precision, etc., etc. So we're gonna leave it as default and click OK. So, but you see, if I this way, it doesn't show the both circle dimension, even the both circle. So let's Control Z. Let me see. I'm gonna use this method. So I'm gonna first select here, and then I select all the holes. And this way, I can add the center mark for the holes, which is a polar, it's a circular pattern, all right, with the both circle created with the hole, with the center mark, all right. Make sure you click all the holes. You have many holes. You have 24 holes on the bottom flange, and you have 20 holes on top flange. Select last one, right click and create. Right? Do the same thing for the top flange. Click here and select this circle, and afterward you're gonna select all the other small holes, all the small holes here, and click all the centers, and they will be added. So this way you're gonna create everything and right click, create. All right. Next, we're gonna add the dimensions for these holes. All right. So for the top flange, so we're gonna use the hole and thread wizard. So for the top flange, let's add the hole for this hole. All right. So it's gonna be 1.25 inch through, and it's after you click. Escape, double click this, we're going to change this. So you have the quantity, you can put the quantity in front of the phi value, and you can just add a note underneath, equally spaced. Okay, equally spaced. And this is not phi. Actually, this is 1 times this phi, so this total is going to be 20 because we have 20 of the 4 times of the for the 4 time of them. So 4 times 5 is 20. So you just change this manually by 20 times this. All right, click OK. Next, I'm gonna add a dimension between the center mark of this hole to the horizontal, right? So this is 9 degrees, all right? And then it's fixed, all right? Next, I'm gonna add a dimension for this both circle, right? You can either add the both circle this way, or you can put it in your note. So equally spaced on 69.5. Okay, so in this case, I put it this way. I'm gonna, after you have this, you have only the radius, but don't click yet. So right click, select dimension type, and select diameter. So you have this diameter is 69.69 and a half inch. All right, so this is the both circle for the top flange. And for the bottom flange, we're going to do the same thing. So first, the hole wizard. So I'm going to put the hole wizards. In this case, I'm going to give this hole and this the same size. This should be larger, all right? I'm going to change that because this is one half, all right? I'm going to change the 3D model later. So I'm going to click and escape, double click. So going to be 24 times and through equally spaced. Okay, equally spaced and put it here. All right. So I'm gonna change the size of these holes. First, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna open, right click to open your assembly, and you're gonna find these components. All right. So this is my components. All right. So I'm gonna double click this, and you're gonna add the size of the hole. Right click on the hole, add a feature. So this one is 1.5. It's not 1.25. It's larger than the holes on the top flange. Click return and make sure you save your file. Click OK and go back to the IDW file. Now it should be updated if you click OK. Okay, now it's updated. But anyway, you click here to update all and click save. Here we still need to give an angle here. So let's give an angle from here to the horizontal. It's gonna be actually this is 7.8 degrees. So I'm gonna change the precision. Click escape, double click. I can change the precision tolerance, change this angle unit to 1.1. So this is 7.5 degrees. All right. And then I gave a dimension to the both circle of the bottom flange. This is 99 inches in diameter. All right. Click OK. Now we're gonna add the welding symbols to the top view. All right. So for the bottom flange and top flange, all the connections here, they are by the double V groove weld. It's given in the assignment. So I'm gonna go to the weld symbol, and first I'm gonna do it for this edge. Okay, this is right click, continue. Right. So this is V groove weld for both sides. All right. And this is the gap is 0, and this is 90 degrees. All right. Not here, so 90 should be here, and 0 90 degrees. All right. And what else? So we put the TYP dot means this is a typical this weld is typical for all the connections. Okay, this is not weld all around. Yeah, I think that's it. Click OK. We don't have this dimension, so I'm gonna double click. We don't have this dimension, so I'm gonna delete this. For the top plate, gonna be the same thing. The top flange, all right. For the top flange, we're gonna put the one symbol here because we have a connection here. Click, right click, continue. The same welding symbol, so you just click OK. All right, because it will copy the previous welding symbol. All right, so this is for the top view. For the front view, we have more welding symbols. All right, so we have welding symbol here for the stiffener. It's gonna be fitted weld 5/16 of an inch for the size. So click, right click, continue. So gonna be both sides, right? So gonna be fitted weld both sides. Okay, will be 5/16 of an inch for both sides. All right, and this is typical, sure. Okay, and Actually, we need to add another branch. So click OK. Right click. So you're gonna add a branch. Add vertex leader. Okay, gonna be here. Add a branch. Edit arrowhead. Return text to leader. Add vertex leader gonna be here to here. Right click. Right. Okay, so you have the routing symbol for both here and here. This is also typical route. So next, the routing symbol gonna be for this location. So we're gonna add another routing symbol here. So gonna be here. If you find it's a little bit crowded here, you can just add a band here. Click, right click, continue. All right. So this is the size is one half, one half, one half. All right. This is not typical because this is just one word here, but this is word around. All right. So this is for this location, and let me see if I'm missing any routing symbols here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. We have here, we've added here, here. Yeah, we should have add routing symbol here for the top, flange, right, with Ticon, right? So we should add routing symbol here. Click, right click, continue. We're gonna use the same size as the lower flange for bottom flange. Okay, so this is also faded out, right? Click OK. I think the routing symbol are all added. So next, I'm gonna add the surface finish symbol. So after the routing, the top face of the top flange and the bottom face of the bottom flange will will be machined. Okay, so I'm gonna add a surface finish symbol. So material remove is required. All right, you can just click continue, and yeah, it's N9. So this is material removal material required. Okay, click OK. Do the same thing for this one. Okay, right click continue. This is also N9. All right, so this is for both of the surface finish symbol. That is the only two symbols we need to add. All right. Escape to cancel your command. If you find this is too crowded, you can put your dimension a little bit further. So this is your overall dimension. I think that's all we needed to do for the orthographic views. All right, so can adjust a little bit, make it shorter if you find it's too long. Yeah, I think that's all you need to do for this drawing. Double click the middle mouse wheel to zoom fit and click save. So this is your 2D drawing of the assignment number 3, module 22.